A $1 trillion deception is happening inside this building right now. This is objective analysis, not financial advice. In October 2025, for the first time in history, the U.S. Treasury's gold reserves officially surpassed $1 trillion in market value. But here is the lie. On the government's own balance sheet, they are legally required to account for this same gold at a value that is more than 90 times less. They are using a statutory gold price from 1973, $42.22, a price that has been obsolete for decades. This isn't an accounting error. This is a deliberate, institutional con designed to hide the true extent of the dollar's collapse by making the national debt seem manageable. So the question every prudent investor must ask is this: if the government is lying about the value of its own ultimate asset, what does that mean for the value of yours? This changes everything. To understand the sheer scale of this deception, we need to look at what this $1 trillion figure actually means. The United States now holds 2.4 times more gold than Germany, the world's second largest holder, by market value. This isn't just a reserve asset. It is the strategic, non-negotiable bedrock of the entire system. They know it. They just don't want you to account for your wealth the same way. This lie allows them to pretend the national debt is unmanageable. But priced in gold, the real immutable measure of value, the U.S. national debt is back at 1960s levels. It's not that gold is going up. It's that your money is being systematically devalued. The government's books are designed to hide this fact from you. And now, the system has just added fuel to this fire. As of July 1st, 2025, gold is officially classified as a Tier 1 high-quality liquid asset. This means every major U.S. bank can now count physical gold at 100% of its market value toward its mandatory reserves. The very institutions that have told you gold is a barbarous relic are now being incentivized to hoard it themselves. This creates a silent but massive institutional bid for a finite supply of physical gold, the very supply that you, the individual investor, are competing for. The window of opportunity is closing faster than anyone in the mainstream will admit. So, we have a government lying about its value, and banks now scrambling to get it. This is not a coincidence. This is the system revealing its true priority, and it exposes the single biggest vulnerability in your portfolio today: holding the wrong kind of asset in an age of deception. So, what do? You don't panic. You implement a protocol, a strategy that acknowledges this new reality. First, you adopt a barbell strategy for your metals. 90% of your allocation should be in foundational, high-weight physical gold, your anchor, the asset the Treasury itself is lying to protect. Step 1. Recalculate your entire net worth, not in dying dollars, but in honest gold ounces. This single act will show you exactly how much purchasing power you are truly trying to preserve. This is the only calculation that matters now. Step 2. Prioritize physical possession above all else. With banks now incentivized to corner the physical market, your ETF, your pool account, your unallocated gold is a liability, not an asset. You must hold what they cannot digitally create or legally seize. Step 3. Build your personal fortress. This means using reputable, non-bank dealers. It means secure, private, and insured storage. It means having absolute clarity on the chain of custody for every single ounce you own. This is how you build a contagion firewall between your wealth and the coming institutional scramble. This is not a trade. This is a transition, a timeline triage. Your immediate action is to secure your core physical position. Your 6-month plan is to systematically increase it as this deception unravels. Your 5-year vision is to look back knowing you moved when the system showed you its hand. This protocol is your antidote to the trillion-dollar lie. It moves you from being a passive victim of currency debasement to an active, sovereign individual who understands that in a crisis of trust, the only thing that matters is what you truly, physically hold. This revelation, this $1 trillion lie, is not just a news story. It is a stress test, a test that reveals who is truly prepared for the next chapter. The government's paper is a liability, a promise they can devalue. The gold in your hand is the asset they are desperately trying to conceal. This is the generational mandate, to protect not just your wealth, but your legacy from a system built on a foundation of fiction. This is the contrarian challenge, to have the courage to see the truth, even when the entire financial world is structured around a lie, to understand that the ultimate asymmetric insight is that the safest asset is the one the system fears you owning. This is the new sovereignty standard. It requires no one's permission. It relies on no one's promise. It is the quiet, undeniable truth that you can hold in the palm of your hand. The lie is exposed. The protocol is clear. The choice is yours.